my name is my name's Ricky. I currently go by Ricky because, of course, I'm not far enough in my transition to have actually gone to a court and picked out a name, of course. I did try to have my mom pick out a name so it would be more special, but of course that's getting me nowhere. This is my first video coming out as transgender. I'm looking for, support and whatnot, and I'm doing this basically to keep track of my whole transition, so where I can look back and with a smile on my face and be happy, I've come from so far to where I've always wanted to be since I was little. I would like to give a shout out to Kai Ford, Andrew Centino, and Jay What's Up. If it wasn't for them, honestly, I would not have the courage to do videos like this or talk to my parents about being transgendered when my parents have always thought I was gay. I came out to my parents when I was very young, possibly very, very young, maybe 6 or whatnot. I've made my mom cry numerous times because she doesn't want me to be gay, because we're extremely religious and whatnot. And it's come to my attention now that transgender people are actually all over the freaking Bible. God calls upon transgender people numerous times. He called on a transgender person during Passover as the last place that everyone would meet. They stayed at a transgendered place, a transgendered person's home. And yeah, so she really can't throw God in my face like she likes to, because honestly, that's no excuse anymore. My dad has always really been very open about it, even though he's extremely homophobic. And my mom has been the one to always, constantly throw God in my face. And I never really liked that. I've always, wanted her to be like the moms I see on TV that have transgendered kids, that when they figure out they're transgendered at a young age, they do everything possible to make their child happy. But I've never really got that because it's against God, and God doesn't make mistakes and whatnot. Well, yeah. I do have a therapist. I'm 19 years old right now, and I have a therapist. I haven't gotten started on anything because my therapist wants to charge me $40 for a appointment I missed when I had a family emergency and had to leave town. And I've tried to contact her about that, but of course, I'm not getting anything back. I'm very sick right now, so ignore everything that's cracking and whatnot. I do plan on starting college, but not until I'm on hormones, at least, because I would rather go into college as a guy and play athletics. Like, I've always wanted to play college baseball since I was little, and I played Pee-wee. And that's a dream of mine. I love the game of baseball, and that's something I really, really want to do. Let's see. Money wise, I do currently have 2 jobs. One in the mall, so of course I get paid what can be expected. And another, I'm currently starting up with my mother, selling safe rooms, I suppose you could say. And that's supposed to be good money, but it hasn't really took off yet, so I find myself becoming more depressed with every day that goes by, because having to look at yourself and hear yourself and whatnot, it's it's no fun, you know. Since I was about 3 years old, my grandma, you know, she's seen that I've been different. She's told my mom that I'm different, but of course, my mom said it was a phase, and my grandma was my escape from here. So I would go to Florida, and I would tell her to call me Eric and introduce me as her grandson. And she would do that everywhere in public, and she would even do it in the comfort of her home, which means she actually really took it seriously, and I really appreciate that from her, because till this day, I had my great-grandma's funeral to go to, and when I first saw her, she asked me, what do you want me to introduce you as? And I told her just to do the usual, because it's what everyone's used to. So it's, again, another sacrifice for me, but it makes everyone else comfortable, and that's what I'm tired of. I'm tired of making other people happy when really, in all reality, I'm probably the only person I'm going to have in the end. So I would really like to start making me happy, and I don't have the funds to do this right now. So of course I begged my parents, and that's not happening either. I did just currently get out of a 4-year relationship with my ex-girlfriend. She was the love of my life. She gave me everything, and I gave her everything also. And depression is setting in a lot worse, because she has a guy, and of course it's hard for me to hear, because it's the love of my life first off, and he's a guy, 100% male, and that's all I wish that I could be, because I feel that the reason he's making her happier than I could ever have made her happy is because of the fact that I am not who I want to be, therefore making myself happy first never happened. So how am I expected to make her happy when I couldn't? I basically, you know, came to YouTube to get support, listen to what everyone had to say if they're going through the process right now themselves, find out as much information as possible. I'm looking, you know, medical insurance and whatnot, and also trying to get myself out there again, and find somebody that is very open-minded and doesn't mind the whole FTM thing, and that I could possibly, you know, start a life with and whatnot. But yeah, I will be posting my Facebook page. If anyone wants to contact me through there or through YouTube, that's fine. Your comments, positive comments, are deeply appreciated, and uplifting comments also. That'd be lovely. Any information anyone has for me, that would be nice. Alright, I will be making another video possibly soon if I get this fine paid off and I can get my T letter and whatnot. Alright, well,